If this song made you reconsider your life choices and nostalgic, then this video is totally for you. If it didn't though, still watch the video, it will be pretty interesting. The game that in 2013 was a simple game in Roblox became the first survival game for a lot of people, including me. And at that time, even PewDiePie made a video about it. The game was pretty popular, not without a reason. But let's talk not about the past of the game, but today I want to investigate and see if the game is still alive and enjoyable. At the first glance, online of this game is pretty great, to be honest. Like 13k, that's good. And just 3 days ago it peaked on 26,000. That's a lot for a multiplayer game that's already 11 years old. And if we look closer, all-time peak of online was on January of 2023, so that wasn't this long time ago. But everything is not that simple. If we'll visit a website named Battlemetrics, we can actually see that there is only 1,500 players playing multiplayer right now. So other 11,500 of people right now are playing solo, and that sucks. But let's actually see if it is fun to play on the most popular servers. And based on the experience that I'll get, at the end of the video I will make a conclusion. So watch until the end, please. If we look on the server list, we can actually see that there are no popular vanilla servers. There are vanilla plus servers, but the most of them are really modded ones, and one of them is Rust server. We'll actually try to play that. And if we'll delete mods usage and cut plugins filter, then we can see that the most popular server has 22 players in it. It's not impressive. So we can actually say that, unfortunately, vanilla Unturned is pretty much dead. But I think there is a reason to it. Let's actually look how people play on these vanilla plus servers. And let's start with the most popular one that has 92 players in the evening. Oh right, that's Unturned that I was playing. Yeah, not on this map though. Oh, there are some players on the beach. I even remember that I made some videos about this game, and fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, I don't know, I'd like to see them though. I don't have them at all. Being a 9-year-old, I deleted them. Okay, we can see the guy. Oh my god, oh my god. Die. Oh yeah, he's dead. I'm not sure about the rates on this server, I didn't find any info on that, but I'm pretty sure they are somehow multiplied. Because when I was playing, it was 9 years ago, it was impossible to find a nice gun just laying in the bathroom. So we can see a typical base in Unturned now, and as you can see, it is really damn similar to Rust bases, right? Oh my god, just look at that. When I was playing, we didn't have something like that. Okay, after dying more than 10 times, I can make a small conclusion. And fans of Unturned, don't be too hard on me, but this game right now is completely unbalanced. Every time you go on any location with no loot, just to find some, you usually will find something like that. Hockey stick, but at the same time you will get killed by guys with weapons. And unfortunately, that's something that you can see in a lot of games like DayZ and Rust too, but when I play DayZ and Rust, even on full servers, they give me a chance of looting and actually finding a way to kill these loaded guys. But let's try the server that I'm the most excited about, and that's a Rust Unturned server. That sounds crazy to me. Maybe I paid money for nothing and you can just play Rust in free-to-play game. Okay, what a lovely view. Oh right, that's definitely a Rust map. We have a sphere, launch site, power plant. That is interesting. Oh, I just understood. These are not rocks. All of these are dead people. Okay. Alright, let's go and loot a gas station, I guess. I don't think that I remember something like that in Rust. But maybe it's my memory, you know? Can I beat this barrel? Oh, yes I can. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, storage. Ooh. I just realized, because we are on the Russian server, and that's actually the most popular Rust server right now, everything is in Russian. That's a bummer. I don't think that we actually need to understand Russian to see what we actually can see, right? And we actually found a bow. I'm pretty sure I equip a bow, but it doesn't do anything. Even if I put it there. Okay, if I... Okay, 3. Okay, I understand now. Okay, looks like rust bow. That's something. I mean, okay, let's see how that works. I don't need that. Are you doing something? Oh, it says enable. Oh, that's the sound of recycling. That's the sound of the raid, and it's really fucking fast. And I'm going to try to underrate it. I don't see any raiders. And actually, oh, let's try to loot it. And that was really interesting. He just one-shotted me to the head with a pretty nice pre-fire, to be honest. I'm not so sure about if this guy plays legit, considering the sound of the raid that I just heard, but I mean, that's just Unturned Rust, so maybe you can raid with the speed of light, right? One more thing that I just discovered about Rust, I don't know, maybe I don't really remember that being in Rust, but I'm pretty sure that I can do that. How do you like that, Rust? I pay money for your game and I can't prone in it. And here I can easily do that. You know what? I'm pretty damn sure that I can make Rust look like this game. It looks close enough, I guess. Let's actually look at crafts. Huh? Disabled? How do we... Wait. What do I craft? Let's see how it works. Yeah, it works pretty much the same as in Rust. Oh. Nah. I'm just better. I'm not really sure about how I'm supposed to shoot in this game, because maybe it's just me, maybe I'm stupid or something, but I'm pretty damn sure that I aimed right to the head of this guy. Alright, the town. Yeah, I don't really remember raided bases looking like that in Rust. Why there is people everywhere? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just look at that. Alright. So, do I craft in here somehow? Like, why would you need a workbench if you craft anything? Just for example, yeah, we have a researching table. And I want to research this axe. And I put it in there, but... Okay. Okay. I think that I understand why there is a lot of dead people here. Again, I'm not really sure though, but I think the most important mechanics of this game is actually just broken. Can't craft anything, can't research anything. I'm not sure why would you create something like that. I mean, if I was a kid and I loved watching Rust videos and I saw an opportunity to play free Rust like that, maybe I would have played that. But now I just remembered, I'm pretty sure they have a pretty nice copy of Rust in Roblox, as I remember. I think that would be enough of Rust for today. And let's get back to trying to understand if Unturned is alive. And as in any game without $1 million budget, there are a lot of cheaters. It's your choice to cry and delete this game or to delete this game. And to be honest, I was shocked a bit, because right now developers update this game once every month on average. That's pretty good, but these updates usually look like that, so not a lot of changes. But that's alright. Now, there are a lot of problems that people are talking about. There are two sectors. In Sector A, people say that Vanilla Plus servers discourage PvP by adding TPA and home commands. And in Sector B, there are people who say that this game now is only about PvP because there are no vanilla servers, it's really easy to get some guns, and there are no survival aspects of the game. The other problem that people talk about is a lot of pay-to-win servers. I mean, I'm pretty sure that all of you played Minecraft servers where you can actually be a god for just few dollars, so on a lot of servers in Unturned we have the same problem. And I would say the most servers disabled bullet drop. So now it means that the bullet velocity doesn't matter anyhow, and any weapon can shoot on any distance. And that's, I think, the most bad thing that you can add to the server. Because it encourages people to roof camp, it makes traveling really hard. Unlike in Rust or DayZ, there are not a lot of foliage or rocks on the map, so it will be really easy for guys in the position to snipe you from 500 meters to the head. And all you can do is die. The other thing that is not that good on these servers are home/TPA commands. The main reason why they are not that good is because they make vehicles unmeaningful. It is much simpler to go to the location and then teleport to home without actually returning and putting your life at risk. And that's the reason why you can't really find like loaded with loot guys. And the other bad thing about these commands is that it actually makes people want to teleport from fights. So usually they take the position where you won't really push them and they'll just wait to teleport. And I'm pretty sure that I need to mention it, Unturned has a bit of a problem in the community. At least it had 2 months ago, so I'm not sure what the situation is right now. I won't go into details, but people accused Nelson, the developer of the game, of favoritism, hypocrisy, and unfair blacklisting of key developers from the game. You can watch this video if you want to know more about this situation. Now, I think you all remembered how I compared Unturned with DayZ and Rust. And the main reason of this comparison is that the most players who played Unturned now play DayZ or Rust. Because let's be honest, the gameplay and the content and updates in these two games are unbeatable for Unturned. And interesting fact, the developer of the game actually started making Unturned 2, but unfortunately, due to the mental health problems, development was stopped. And it was mildly 2 years ago, so I really hope that you're doing great, Nelson. So let's draw a conclusion here. I don't mean to offend anyone, and I'll be honest, I loved that game. I loved it because I played it 9 years ago and I remember how good it was. But unfortunately right now this game is pretty much unplayable due to these problems that I already mentioned, and there are not a lot of positive sides about this game. These days you can actually find much more interesting games that are free and will run on the worst computers. So I can only say Unturned. Thanks for my childhood.